Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke has commissioned the Osun Health Insurance Agency multipurpose hall and flag off the free enrollment of traditional rulers and their queens into the state health insurance scheme. The event was held on Tuesday, July 7, 2026 at the OSHIA complex Abiri with traditional rulers and government officials among others in attendance. Addressing the gathering, Adeleke said the initiative was part of his administration's commitment to expanding access to quality and avoidable healthcare for residents of the state, stressing that the government would continue to implement people-centered health policies. The governor said the free enrollment of royal fathers and their queens was aimed at ensuring they had access to qualitative healthcare services without financial hardship. He also highlighted some of his administration's achievements, including the construction of over 300 kilometers of roads, rehabilitation of primary healthcare centers and over 150 schools, payment of salary arrears and pensions, nearly 2 billion released for cooperative financing, distribution of tractors and farm inputs to farmers, and the ongoing construction of a 5-star stadium. Adeleke said the performance of his administration justified his bid for a second term, declaring that he deserved to be re-elected. Earlier, the Executive Secretary of OSHIA, Dr. Razak Akindele, said the newly inaugurated multipurpose hall was financed from the agency's statutory reserve fund in line with the provisions of the Osun Health Insurance Scheme law. He explained that the facilities was conceived as a conference, training, research and stakeholders engagement center that would also serve as an income-generating asset to strengthen the financial sustainability of the agency and support the expansion of healthcare insurance coverage across the state. Akindele said the project was executed through direct labor using indigenous materials, artisans and suppliers within Osun State, noting that the approach promotes local content, reduced cost and stimulated the state's economy. He said the agency had also strengthened healthcare delivery through the distribution of multi-million naira medical equipment to accredited health facilities and the deployment of a fully automated 4D ultrasound machine to a government secondary healthcare facility to improve maternal and child healthcare services. The OSHIA boss listed other interventions of the agency to include the enrollment of persons with disabilities, persons living with HIV, state pensioners, and inmates of correctional centers into the health insurance scheme, as well as provision of devices and economic empowerment support for persons with disability. He added that the agency had implemented a statewide school-eye health program, introduced medical assistance for enrollees with life-threatening illness, and enrolled traditional rulers and their queens into the scheme to deepen grassroots acceptance of health insurance and accelerate the state's drive towards universal health coverage. Akindele reaffirmed the agency's commitment to ensuring that every resident of Osun State had access to quality healthcare without suffering financial hardship.
That we want to invest our research in things that will bring more revenue for the agency for the proper healthcare of our people in Osun State. This is not just a building. It is not just an evidence. It is a multi-purpose hall. Moreover, the enrollment of persons with disabilities into the scheme represents another bold step towards achieving the inclusive healthcare. In order to the enrollment of all inmates of both residential and the correctional centers. At that point, we enrolled 1,280 inmates of correctional centers. This is the most of the science in this country. This is the legacy we are proud to uphold, and with this continued support of the government and all stakeholders, we remain resolution in our commitment to ensuring every resident of Osun can access quality healthcare without financial hardship.
In his remarks, the Atauja of Osogbo, Obajimo Olanipekun Laraoye II, commended Governor Adeleke for what he described as the administration's outstanding performance across Osun State, particularly in the health sector. The Monarchs said the newly inaugurated facility would improve healthcare delivery and expressed support for Adeleke's re-election bid, declaring that the governor deserves another term in office.
I will not stop eulogizing Adeleke that no routine for his excellent performance in Osun State. This is another activist. Better for our health. And I would like all the others that are here and those that are beginning and those that He has included all traditional rulers in life insurance scheme. That for your notice, I have been duly registered with my family and I need it to go around all of us.
Also speaking, the team of Ede Oba Muniruddin Adesola Lawal Laminisa II urged residents of the state to support leaders based on their performance rather than other considerations. He said that Adeleke's administration had executed projects across all parts of Osun State.
We should start by performance. We have all seen what has happened throughout the state.
And call on residents to mobilize support for the governor ahead of the August 15 governorship election, expressing confidence in Adeleke's victory and his second term in office. Ayobami Abidoye reporting for Army Loaded.